And they are too cowardly to use the YouTube system because I would fight them and I would happily go to court. My videos are absolutely fair use.
The court arena's right. In this particular issue, he is right. Oh God, I need a shower. I've never felt more unclean. Apparently the court arena is entering a legal battle with Pokimane, potentially Ninja. I have to learn before I can talk about this.
Two of Twitch's biggest streamers, Ninja and Pokimane, are currently feuding, with one side threatening legal action. This story has hate raids, threats in the DMs, and even deleted VOD clips. It got ugly. Here's all the details. This all started when Gideon, a YouTuber who creates comedy and prank videos, was streaming on Twitch and sent his followers to type L+ratio in Pokimane's chat while she was streaming. This was done while Gideon was playing a video of Pokimane repeatedly saying the N-word on stream. During the stream, Gideon told anyone with a penis that Pokimane would not sleep with them and that she was getting dicked down by somebody else. With everything happening in her chat, Poki ended her stream early, saying that while she could handle it, she didn't want her community to be subject to what was happening through whispers, which is Twitch's version of DMs. Despite this being his first partnered stream, Gideon was handed a 14-day ban, which was then upgraded to a permanent ban. On his same hate rage stream, according to Pokimane, Gideon sent his community over to Ninja's stream and asked him for help so he wouldn't get banned for what he did. Ninja responded saying that there was literally nothing he could do, but eventually said that he would text his Twitch representative about this for help. Ninja said on stream that he was going to do whatever he could, but Gideon was, quote, fucked, adding, in the future, if you're going to ratio bitches, to which he clarified he meant bitches generally, stick to Twitter.
Nothing negative. No L's. Don't spam your chat to raid someone and spam L's. Don't rate. If you're gonna ratio bitches, and that's not. Oh! Bitch! You stick to Twitter. All right, maybe TikTok, L spam. You'll get away with it.
Hey, say less, Ninja.
Twitch, dude.
Say less, Ninja.
He didn't call her that. He didn't call her that.
No. I said me. Me. It was me. That was my. I meant bitches in general, as in like you guys. Like you're my.
Ninja. Nah, that shit, Ninja.
You get what I'm trying to say.
In another stream of hers, Poki claims that Ninja's wife and manager, Jessica Blevins, DM'd Poki, saying that Ninja did not call her a bitch and that he told Gideon that what he did was not okay. Jessica said that Ninja never said that he would try to get Gideon unbanned and doesn't support that, and also sends screenshots of direct messages between the two men. Poki replies saying that's not how she saw things go down and she would have appreciated a different course of action from Ninja, both publicly and privately. Jessica replies to this, and this is something she will stick to, saying that Ninja never said that he would try to get Gideon a lesser ban, and
if you're as old as I am and you probably don't understand a lot of the words being said right now, Ninja is like, well, was one of the top streamers on Twitch for a very long time, and then it became a huge source of controversy when like the largest, was he the biggest? I can't remember who's bigger, him or XQC. But anyways, one of the biggest gaming streamers on the platform left Twitch to go join Mixer for, I'm sure, a very handsome sum. And then Mixer ended up closing down, and then Ninja has, I guess, returned to Twitch.
And he never texted any representative at Twitch. Poki then presents a clip where Ninja discusses what was the 2-week ban and says he is still down to play with him once the ban is up. Poki claims the VOD where this happened was deleted after she messaged Jessica about it, but she downloaded it before this could happen because she saw the other VOD of Ninja's stream deleted. But she found the original VOD with the two men's original interactions, clipped it, and sent it to Jessica, trying to prove her side of the story. Jessica replies with Ninja's version of events once again, saying that he never tried to get Gideon a lesser ban and never texted his Twitch representative. And that's pretty much the important stuff. This was all via Poki retellings, by the way, and in her retelling, she said that the harassment was more than just L+ratio. But this wasn't the end of the DMs from the Blevins. During the stream, Poki holds up her phone to show what looks like to be recent DMs for Ninja, where he swears on his late grandfather's life that he did not send that text and that she is, quote, making a big mistake. Later, Poki posted to Twitter what looks like to be DMs from Jessica, saying that they see this as
Olive says, Ninja is the dude who said he won't stream with women because he's afraid of being accused of cheating on his wife? if he streams, like if he plays games with them? What? I mean, that's where the bar is now?
Defamation of character and are considering getting their legal team involved. Pokey conceded that she
that is
cannot
Mike Pence
prove
energy.
whether or not
Agreed.
Ninja sent the text. Ninja also tweeted replying to someone about the situation that all will be explained, but it seems that tweet has also been deleted. Gideon has apologized and has asked his fans to stop. Pokimane shared a final breakdown of her version of events, including that Gideon tweeted negative/hateful things about her before the raid, and that during it, her subs were being messaged and harassed by Gideon's followers. And that's it for now, but if there is more in the coming days, I will be sure to let you know.
Okay, well, I guess I'm caught up. I don't understand. So people are basically harassing Pokimane. How does the quartering get involved in all this? And what is PewDiePie doing here? Oh my.
Wait, we saw
Surprise, motherfucker. Show me the money.
I don't want to get dim-cut by the shitty sketch at the start of all these.
It was just 2 years ago. 3 years ago? Just a few years ago. I thought the internet went through this. I guess when you get publicly dragged for abusing DMCA to take down videos critical of you, you just hire an agency to do it and pretend like you have nothing to do with it.
Okay, one sec. Ninja says he still won't stream with women to prevent accusations. He's the biggest streamer in the world. He has unconventional views about who he streams with.
Clean up your room.
In a comprehensive New York Times Magazine interview, the star says he's astonishing how women are treated when playing online games, but he won't team up with a woman outside of a group setting to protect himself from accusations of infidelity. Like, I mean, if you're doing this Mike Pence thing where it's like, I will never be in the same room as a woman who is not my wife or my mother. I will never touch another woman lest I be, like, you know, covered in sin, all that kind of stuff. Like, is your relationship so fragile that the very idea of you playing a video game with someone else will make your wife be like, what's going on here? What did she mean by loot box? What did she mean by the loot box is going to drop? And then you said you were going to eat the loot box. What does that mean? Accusations are made, have made me say this about female gamers. He said, I was like, I'm not going to do anything in my power to make sure that no one can even start a rumor or make a YouTube clickbait video. Ninja is playing with this person a lot lately. They're flirting. Here's a clip. You know how to make that never happen? You don't let it happen. I still stand by not having a lot of alone time with a woman. And like, you're playing with someone across the planet. Is that the same thing? Like, maybe if there was a woman who was playing games like Mario Kart 64 with you every day in your room, maybe then, okay, fine, that might be a little sus, but like, what? In general, if you're a married man, I mean, they could be your best friend. That's totally cool. But if I randomly start playing with a woman, no one knows, people are going to start talking. So if I'm going to play with female gamers, I do it with a big group so that it's not a one-on-one interaction. Can't people just judge the interaction based on its own merits? To reinforce this view, Ninja cites the incident that forced Justin Timberlake to apologize to his wife Jessica Biel after he was photographed holding hands with his co-star Alicia Wainwright. All it takes is one moment, he adds. What are you going to like? Are you going to both like reach into the corner of your like window video capture and like high five or something? Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, what's going on there?" The streamer, who's now settled back on the Twitch, followed Mixer's Shock closure, also discusses how his time in the spotlight has made him super self-conscious, and he's planning on going after more voice acting roles. Earlier this month, he'd revealed he'd recorded lines for an upcoming TV show, so it's clear his plan is already in motion. I don't know, weird. Maybe he got caught cheating, and his penance is, this is his penance to his partner? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me.
Well,
you're getting busy in the
Pokimane
metaverse.
has had her legal team reach out to me, or somebody representing, you know, somebody she's employed, and demanded I take down some videos, saying that they're just not fair use. Now, it's curious, why didn't they use the YouTube system? Why didn't they use the YouTube system? Well, that's right, because then they would have to commit to going to court. You know.
Oh God, am I going to agree with the quartering on this one? Did Pokimane do like a DMCA strike on one of his videos? Oh no.
Want to do that?
Oh no.
They just want to bully creators. They want to scare you with legalese, threaten lawsuits, and get you to take down videos that are critical of Pokimane. Well, my friends, we all know how this is going to turn out, as the internet does not react kindly to this sort of thing. And no, in case you're wondering, I will not be taking down my videos. And I will not be putting a sponsor in this video, although it does seem to add a little extra spice.
So cringe. I'm so scared. He's probably going to be right in this regard.
Because I ran this ad. But what I would hope is that you'll keep meta PCs in mind for a variety of reasons.
Smug quartering is worse than regular quartering. Is he doing an ad anyway? Oh yeah, sorry, he's just so smug.
I know I'll be getting myself a brand new one before the... Hey, you may not be ready today. You may not be...
Did your editor drop the ball there? He's spending too much time pretending to be the person in the sketch at the start.
Pokimane responds to PewDiePie's claims of copyright strike abuse. Now, this is just the other day. The controversy around what is becoming known dubbed as copy striking after fellow streamer Alinity claimed that she would copyright strike PewDiePie simply because he used the term thought. In the video, he calls out Pokimane.
Oh god, I'm going to agree with both the quartering and PewDiePie. This is not good, everyone. This is a sad day. Might be my lowest point streaming. Oh, I did make a video on it. Well, at least I can read it myself instead of having to hear it. After she claimed a video on the grounds of copyright infringement, Pokimane came under fire after claiming a video of a smaller YouTuber, which covered a Twitter beef between herself and Drama Alert host Daniel Keemstar. Ugh, so many bad people in the story. Pokimane has addressed the issue in an interview with YouTuber Fainted, where she discusses showing the Instagram page of another YouTuber by the name of Dav Sev on a stream for re-uploading her content to the platform. PewDiePie has since given his opinion after calling out Pokimane's initial copyright strike. Yeah, God, I'm so close to just not caring about any of this.
By name, after the streamer struck down a video, which was a re-upload of a Twitter argument between herself and a Drama Alert host. PewDiePie sympathized with Pokimane to an extent, as the video had received a high view count, was bringing more exposure to a small issue.
It may actually let us talk about one important thing, which is copyright strikes, which I do feel quite passionate about if it does fall under the grounds of fair use. Like, I am definitely a fair use advocate, and this is because I have been struck multiple times for those kind of issues, and I've been struck by huge companies like Sony, for example. I did a video about the Social Network and just talking about things that they got factually incorrect. I got copyright striked by Sony, and I knew I was well within the grounds of fair dealing. It's fair dealing in Canada, fair use in the United States, but there's a handful of things that can qualify something for being fair use, and I've given little tutorials on this before because I had to speak, well, I can't say that I spoke to any person involved in the legal framework, and I am not a lawyer, so I'm giving you no legal advice, but if your content is transformative, that's the key word here, in that is what you're making, does it transform the original copyright holder's content into something new, in that you cannot infringe upon the original copyright holder's ability to profit off their own copyrighted material with your transformation. So that can be criticism, that can be satire, that can be parody. That's the reason you have so many porn parodies of very, very big lucrative brands like Star Wars or Marvel or anything else that Disney owns. You might see a whole bunch of porn parodies of that because technically those are falling under the fair use clause for satire or parody.
I think this was the Bo Black's video. I'm assuming he does. That is his thing, reading Twitter.
It feels like a high school drama, even though copyright strike and mass harassment are the issue. Yeah, so I guess the mass harassment is separate. The incident between Pokimane and Ninja. Look at me. Oh, look at me now, Mom. I'm at the cusp of news right now. But this quartering drama involves copyright strikes.
Cataloging Twitter arguments, so I assume it was him.
Okay, I don't care about
this is back in August.
But yeah, parody is an extremely important part about free speech, and I'm a huge advocate of it. I'm a comedian on the internet. I adore the ability to be able to mock both major corporations and very prominent politicians. You know, the First Amendment to the Constitution is something that I usually bring up as being like, hey, everyone who likes to talk, talk about how great the Constitution is, it's actually a very empowering thing for people who are, creative or who want to speak truth to power to politicians to have that ability to be protected by that.
This is back in August.
I don't care.
Apology.
How does it involve you?
Opinion. DMCA rights to several of my videos, and they are too cowardly to use the YouTube system because I would fight them and I would happily go to court. My videos are absolutely fair use.
The quartering is right. In this particular issue, he is right. Oh God, I need a shower. I've never felt more unclean. I feel like I've just been rolling in a trough for like 12 hours, covered in fecal matter and gristle. Oh God.
Some of the videos, I guess, look, and by the way,
I feel the sudden urge to unfollow. Lance's subscribers fucking pew. Whoa, did you clip that? Did you clip that, Lance?
are dozens more. There are dozens more videos that from other creators that I've seen on this list. The
big reason too that I support fair use and fair dealing laws is that I got a strike from Sony, and it was in a video that was critical of a Sony property, which happens to be The Social Network, talking about all the things that they got wrong when they were making that film, not in an aggressively mean way, but the idea that a big corporation like Sony would try to wave around their powers against a small little YouTube creator like myself, knowing full well that the average small YouTube creator doesn't know the first thing about fair dealing or fair use, and they'll just take the video down, or they'll try to re-upload the video where they don't get like automatically screened. And I was actually a case of where I put the video up, I wasn't auto-screened, and it was up there for a while until it reached like a couple thousand views, and then I got a copyright takedown from Sony. But the big point being is that, like, it is more important that you have the ability to be able to critique a major corporation or a major property or a major IP like that. That is far more important than Sony's ability, or in this case, the quartering's ability to have a lawsuit from Pokimane and lose or something like that. Like, ultimately, the quartering does have the right to use copyright material for the purposes of criticism or critique, as long as he's doing it within the grounds of fair use in the U.S.
Sources, but it's not my right to speak about them. If they want me to bring out, at least let me tell you this: it is many more videos that she is using. She is abusing the DMCA system right now, 3 years later, to take down. So I did this video, Instacart, Pokimane makes an oopsie. By the way, this video, it's from
Yeah, and I'm against people who use DMCA bans as a method of trying to silence criticism of themselves.
Clean up your room.
I mean, if the quartering, all the quartering did was upload just a straight up video of Pokimane, and that was it, that's all it is, then yeah, I mean, that falls within the grounds of her doing a DMCA ban, because he's just uploading copyrighted material and not doing anything to transform it. If it's the quartering doing what the quartering does, which is like, my females making money, blah, or whatever his latest video on her is, I mean, while I probably strongly disagree with whatever his criticism is, he has a right to do it.
2 years ago. Why now? And obviously this video is 100% fair use. I don't even think there's any like actual footage of her in it. I'm reading articles like I've done for years. I didn't even see her at all in it, right? So she's
what's in the video in the middle there that you skipped past? Yes, once again, you're right. You're right.
Trying to take down this video. She's trying to take down this video. Pokimane fan at Twitch deletes critic's entire channel. Again, trying to say that this is...
To be fair, we don't know what Pokimane did yet. True. I mean, I've only heard the quartering's side of the story, and apparently PewDiePie is calling her out as well.
DMCA.
I hate that sentence just came out of my mouth.
I will happily go to court. By the way, thank you for picking videos with sponsors in them. I'm sure they'll be happy to get the extra, And
the whole thing is probably just going to help signal boost the quartering as well. I understand the manager, of course, search research, authorized to act on the behalf of Pokimane LLC with regards to matters of copyright infringement, state under the penalty of perjury that Pokimane is the copyright holder of these assets, including but not limited to photographs, videos, lost content. I have in good faith believed that the use of the infringing content is not authorized by Pokimane. Pokimane agents of the law, therefore, hereby request you to immediately remove the infringing copyright content.
So here's some of the redacted information. I redacted it out of my good nature because I'm such a good guy, but You've got a reporter's name, a content holder's name. I took their name off of it. Instead, they're going to all my alt media sites and trying to bully those creators. Well,
oh, wow. This one feels terrible. Just terrible. Just terrible because, yeah, I mean, ultimately, if that is what they're doing, the quartering isn't the right here. I've painted myself into a corner here, reporting on this story. Could have avoided it, but here we are, you know? And, yeah, absolutely. 100%, yeah, that's fair use, that's fair dealing. If it's just the quartering doing what the quartering does, which is even if he plays content, the clips of her videos. I mean, it's what I'm doing right now. Like, the quartering doesn't have a right to copyright strike me on this segment that I'm making for the exact same reasons. Is he actually going to sue her? No, I think he's probably going to. I don't think it would come to that. I think, like, it's one of those issues where if you did present it with a lawyer, by the way, I'm not a lawyer, this is not legal advice, but if you did bring it to a lawyer, the lawyer would probably look at the two, watch the quartering, and I think anything like this, it comes down to the test of a judge, right? So if you do want to take this as far as bringing it to court, it depends on what kind of judge you're going to get, how favorable they're going to be, and the lawyer in question, if it was a lawyer representing Pokimane, would have to watch the entire clip that they're trying to do copyright strike on, take a look at it, and then be like, well, you know what, if I was a judge, I would probably say that this probably falls within the grounds of fair use. It's going to be a very expensive and timely thing to take all the way to that point. If the other person in question, the quartering, has a lot of money, which he does, he probably won't be scared by the aspect. Like, people scare each other all the time just because the other party might not have enough money to take things to court, right? In the case of the quartering, his pockets are full, he'll take it to court, and if it gets that far, then you run into the danger of the counter lawsuit. Because right afterwards, the other individual may then countersue you to reclaim the amount of money that they lost in the original lawsuit, which again would just be a devastating financial loss. So, I mean, if you were a responsible lawyer, of which I'm not only not a lawyer, I have no legal expertise and nothing to give anyone here. This is not legal advice. If you were responsible, you would most likely be like, I don't think this is a winnable case. We can push forward on it, but ultimately, you know, you could be looking at a very large financial loss here.
how do you think I got this email? This is why I support alt tech. Okay. Versus try.
God. Need to watch some long Furbies or whatever those things are now to wash the taste of this out of my mouth. It's terrible. But yeah, if that is the totality of the story, if this is exactly what happened, if it's just Pokimane doing a copyright strike on the quartering, for the kind of content that he produces, which, in my opinion, directly, again, which is not a legal opinion, I'm not a lawyer, falls within the grounds of fair use or fair dealing in Canada and the UK, as it's called. Yeah. I don't even play a lawyer on TV, it's true. I don't even play a bird lawyer anymore. I've lost that, you know?
Do you enjoy the Serfs but prefer not to have to use your eyeballs? Many are saying this. Well, we've got the solution for you. It's the Serf Times in podcast form. Available on most major podcasting networks now. If you enjoy it, please consider leaving a good review and feedback because it really helps the show out, apparently, and it's free, just like the podcast.
To our gods, Xander Corvus and Peyton L. Just, we beseech thee to smite down our enemies. To our monarch, Tom Spiker, we are but your humble court jesters, here to amuse you. To our lords, Trevor R., we give thanks for this spit of land for us to eke out this meager existence. To our knights, Merid, Cheryl Alvarez, Ruby Kelly, Ellie Leslie, Alex P., Brandon, Words Greenwood, Nate, that one guy, Hagbird Celine, Matthew Scarborough, Stellar Vision, Ariane McCarthy, Daniel Sutton, Coulter Smith, Val 9000, Jenna Tall, Quiet 185, Anna Loves Riley, Omni, Riley and Anna, Poodlehawk, The Tim Caucus, Multi Mondi, Trevor Yanis, Lemmy 101, Anthropophojak, Cern 42, Catherine, Radical Maniac, Ramon Acosta, Nkosin, Violent Orchard, Sophie Baby, Political Puppy, Andreas Chiringuito, Zach Christensen, Josh Mickelson, Todd Buckingham, and Todd Lajeunesse. We raise our flag in a veil, and we salute you, our friends.